If you drive a car with a CVT transmission, you've probably heard people say things like CVT don't last or CVT fail for no reason. But the truth is, most CVT failures happen because of driver habits, not because the technology is weak. Even in 2025, with improved pulley designs and better fluids, CVT remain extremely sensitive. The smallest mistake can shave years off their lifespan and leave you with a $5,000 to $7,000 replacement bill. Today, you're going to learn the exact habits that keep a CVT alive past 200,000 miles, habits most drivers completely ignore. Habit number 1, stop treating your CVT like a regular automatic. A CVT isn't built like a traditional automatic with fixed gears. Instead, it uses metal belts and pulleys that constantly adjust to keep your engine in its sweet spot. When you slam the throttle, suddenly brake, or constantly change your acceleration, the pulleys are forced to shift rapidly and the belt experiences sharp tension spikes. Over time, this wears down the metal surfaces inside the transmission. That's why CVT feels smoother when you accelerate gently. They were engineered for steady movement, not aggressive driving. Treating a CVT like a normal automatic is one of the fastest ways to reduce its lifespan. Smooth input keeps stress low and dramatically reduces wear on the belt system. Habit number 2, change CVT fluid far earlier than the manufacturer says. Many manufacturers claim the fluid lasts 100,000 miles or even the lifetime of the car. In reality, CVT fluid breaks down much faster because it's constantly absorbing heat, metal dust, and friction debris from the belt. Once the fluid starts oxidizing or losing its lubricating properties, the belt begins to slip very slightly, which scratches the surface of the pulleys. That damage is permanent. Regular drivers who follow the lifetime fluid myth often end up needing a full transmission because the internal surfaces become too worn to grip the belt. Changing fluid every 30,000 to 50,000 miles keeps the pulleys clean, the belt properly lubricated, and the transmission temperature under control. Habit number 3, avoid towing or heavy loads with a CVT. While some car companies rate CVT for towing, real-world tests show they don't handle heavy load stress well. Pulling even a small trailer forces the transmission to hold higher ratios for long periods while the belt is under extreme tension. The heat generated during towing often exceeds what the CVT cooler can handle, especially on uphill climbs or long-distance trips. Even carrying too many passengers or loading the trunk with cargo puts extra pressure on the transmission. Many CVT failures happen after summer road trips, where families unknowingly push the vehicle to its limits. If you want your CVT to last more than 150,000 miles, avoid towing unless absolutely necessary. Habit number 4, warm up the transmission before driving hard. Most people start their car and instantly jump into fast-moving traffic or push the accelerator hard, but cold CVT fluid is thick, sluggish, and puts tremendous strain on the belt and pulleys. Hard acceleration during the first few minutes of driving can grind away the pulley surfaces because the fluid isn't thin enough to flow properly. Letting the engine idle briefly, then driving gently for the first mile or two, is one of the simplest ways to extend CVT life. Once the fluid warms up, the system can handle normal pressure without drama. Small habits like this can save you thousands in long-term repairs. Habit number 5, maintain the cooling system religiously. Few drivers realize that a CVT depends heavily on the car's main cooling system. If the thermostat sticks, the coolant gets low, or the radiator becomes clogged, the CVT fluid gets hotter than normal. Even mild overheating can permanently damage CVT fluid, turning it into a thick, dark liquid that loses its lubrication. A single overheating event can accelerate wear that would normally take years. Keeping up with coolant changes, checking hoses, and ensuring the radiator fan works properly are all critical to protecting your CVT. Many mysterious CVT failures are actually caused by neglected cooling systems, not the transmission itself. Habit number 6, avoid using sport mode or manual mode. Daily modern cars let you shift manually or drive in sport mode, but doing this every day significantly reduces a CVT's lifespan. These modes force the transmission to hold higher RPMs for longer, generating more heat. Instead of smoothly adjusting ratios, the CVT is locked into specific ranges, which increases friction between the belt and pulleys. This is fine occasionally when you need extra power, such as merging onto a highway, but daily use, especially in stop-and-go traffic, slowly wears down the internal surfaces. CVT thrive on smooth, low RPM driving, not high rev performance. Habit number 7. Never ignore early warning signs. CVT rarely fail without warning. They give multiple early clues that something is wrong. Slight shuddering during acceleration, whining noises, RPMs jumping for no reason, a feeling of slipping or delayed engagement when shifting out of park. These symptoms often appear long before major damage occurs. A quick fluid change, a software update, or a minor sensor replacement can often resolve the issue. But drivers who ignore these signs end up pushing the transmission until the belt cuts into the pulleys, a failure that cannot be repaired cheaply. Listening to the early signs can mean the difference between a $200 service and a $7,000 replacement. Habit number 8. Come to a full stop before shifting between drive and reverse. This is one of the most common and most destructive habits. Shifting from reverse to drive while the car is still rolling creates a violent jolt inside the transmission. Traditional automatics can handle small abuses like this because they use clutches and gears, but a CVT relies on a steel belt under tension. The sudden directional shock can cause micro tears in the belt and force the pulleys to absorb stress they were never designed for. Over time, this creates shuddering, slipping, and irreversible internal wear. Taking an extra half second to fully stop before shifting adds years to a CVT's life. Habit number 9. Don't hold the car on a hill using the accelerator. Many drivers lightly press the gas pedal to prevent the car from rolling backward on a hill. On a CVT-equipped car, this is extremely damaging. The belt is forced to lock against the pulleys while holding the weight of the car, and that generates tremendous heat. Every second you hold a car uphill with the throttle is like sanding the inside of your transmission. Modern cars have hill hold assist for this reason, and if yours doesn't, simply use the brake. This tiny habit change prevents premature belt glazing and overheating. Habit number 10. Avoid hard launches and quick starts. Launching hard from a stop forces the CVT to instantly jump to high RPMs. The pulleys must react quickly, the belt gets stretched under massive tension, and the fluid heats rapidly. Doing this once in a while won't destroy the transmission, but daily aggressive starts, and especially in city traffic, will significantly shorten its lifespan. CVT rewards smoothness, not force. Gradual acceleration keeps internal stress low and prevents long-term wear. Habit number 11. Don't drive with mismatched tires. Drivers rarely connect their tires to their transmission, but with a CVT, the link is direct. If your tires have uneven tread levels, or mismatched brands, or different inflation pressures, each wheel rotates at a slightly different speed. The CVT compensates for this constantly, adjusting ratios and putting extra strain on the belt. On AWD cars, the damage is even worse. Mismatched tires can destroy the center differential and the transmission together. Keeping all tires evenly matched and properly inflated protects both your drivetrain and your CVT. Habit number 12. Avoid additives and universal CVT fluids. CVT require extremely precise fluid chemistry. The entire system depends on friction characteristics that match exact factory specifications. Additives that claim to fix shuddering or slipping often alter those friction characteristics, causing more harm than good. Some even break down the bonding layer on the belt itself. Universal CVT fluids are equally dangerous because they rarely match the exact viscosity and friction modifiers needed for each brand. The safest option is always OEM fluid. Anything else is gambling with a $7,000 component. Habit number 13, let off the gas when merging or passing. Don't keep the CVT at maximum RPM. Most drivers believe that when they merge onto a highway or pass another car, they must floor the accelerator and keep the RPMs high until the maneuver is finished. But this is one of the worst habits for a CVT. When the engine revs near the limit, the pulleys clamp the belt harder than ever to avoid slipping, and the transmission fluid heats up extremely fast. Holding the RPM at 5,000 plus for long stretches forces the CVT to stay in its highest tension zone, which increases friction and accelerates wear on the pulley faces. Even modern 2024 to 2025 CVT with improved cooling still struggle with extended high RPM situations. The safe way to merge or pass is to accelerate briskly, then ease off slightly once you reach the needed speed. Just lifting your foot 5 to 10% allows the CVT to relax, reduce pulley pressure, and drop RPMs dramatically. This small change keeps temperatures down and prevents long-term damage. Constant redlining during merges is one of the hidden reasons why CVT fail much earlier than they should. If this video helped you understand how to protect your CVT and avoid thousands in repair bills, smash that like button. It really helps the channel. Drop a comment below and tell me which CVT habit you've been guilty of, or if you've already had to deal with CVT trouble. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell, because I'll be sharing more insider car tips, maintenance secrets, and money-saving hacks that mechanics don't want you to know.